All right, Sisters / Zatima fans. I feel like I need to make a point to check up on TV Line every week, at least 24 hours in advance before a new episode comes on, because Devale gave another interview. He previews a positive Zatima outcome. This article came out yesterday around 7 p.m. and I will go ahead and leave a link to the article in the comment section below, as I always do. What we're going to do, we're going to discuss this article from top to bottom. I'm pretty sure it's going to make a lot of you smile, and we'll go from there. So before moving forward in the video, make sure you take a moment to hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video, of course. Hit subscribe as we close in on 200,000 subscribers. Hit the bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post content on the channel. And follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. So the article starts off, pretty straightforward about how the bombshell of Karen's pregnancy left Zatima fans focused on what's going to happen next. And I love this first paragraph. So it says, Zatima fans were so understandably focused on the bombshell Karen dropped last week on Sistas that they might have missed the flawless acting Devale brought as Zach. Remember, I did the video a couple days ago about that entire scene, because I still wanted to do a video about the beginning of the episode where Karen confronted Fatima and Andy, but I felt acting-wise, it was truly Devale and Ebony's scene during the last few minutes of the episode, in my opinion, that stole the show. So, just before Karen told Zach she was pregnant, Ellis filled his character's eyes with tears as he brokenheartedly told her that there was no future for them despite the love they have for each other. He told her that him and Fatima work better as a couple because of the fact that she encourages Zach and help Zach believe in Zach. And this part, I love it when we get these little behind the scenes tidbits. Devale said, when we get the scripts, I purposefully don't read everyone's storylines. For me as an actor perfecting my craft, I don't want to know what the other character is going to say or do in advance. I want to treat it as a real moment and react as organically and genuinely as possible. And you can't do that if you know the other character's backstory. That's why my eyes teared up so readily, because that's the way I would have responded in real life. I don't want to know what's going to happen with Karen and Aaron in advance. When Ebony approaches me in character as Karen, if I did know, it might trigger me to do something different in my performance. You might not believe me, but I really don't know how things are going to end for Karen. That's a big thing to think about right there. The article then goes on to talk about how at least he knows how things are going to end for Zach and Fatima, because last week the spinoff was announced. He goes on to say, I love the idea of Zach and Fatima having a positive and healthy relationship. With everything that is going on right now with Hayden, Karen, and all the other obstacles, there were times where even I was like, is this couple going to make it? But the way Tyler wrote it is very impressive, because it's not a fairy tale. Zach and Fatima are trying to be honest and communicate with each other no matter what. And that's inspiring. I get why fans love them so much. Now, the article goes on to say the positivity that Zach and Fatima share can't be underestimated. Devale goes on to say, this is why I think Zach and Karen ultimately can't be together. It goes back to Zach's mom, grandmother, and aunts. No woman ever spoke encouragement or positivity into his life until he met Fatima. When he heard that recording from Hayden, remember the fake phone call? It was easy for him to think the worst because he was scared. Fatima was yet another woman putting him down. Zach isn't used to having positive interactions with women, and that's why he got defensive first and apologized later. Fatima is helping him grow up and trust women more. That's why I've said several times on the channel, even if in the long run, Zach and Fatima don't end up together, I feel like they could both walk away from their relationship, assuming it wasn't like Zach cheated or Fatima cheated or something like that. If maybe 6 months from now, 2 years from now, they don't end up together, I feel like they could walk away both being better people. Zach trusting women more, Fatima opening up to men more. Just because they were hurt in the past doesn't mean they need to neglect, Fatima men and Zach women, other men in their lives in the future. So I really love this article, and it made me even happier that I did that 22-minute video breaking down how both Devale and Ebony had their A games turned up to 100. No, they had their A game. They had 100 and some extra credit sprinkled on there, like a 103, during their scene at the end of last week's episode. Now, I know tonight's going to be a bit frustrating with the pregnancy and whatnot, but it just lets me know that based off the title, there's going to be a positive Zatima outcome. But this makes me even more excited to watch the episode live, which I will. I'll do a live stream after the episode, as I always do. I know I'm going to have to take a nap today at some point so I can stay up, but let me know what you think. I highly encourage you to read the article if you didn't like me reading it out loud, but this really was a great read in itself. It looks like these articles comes out around 7 p.m. Pacific time, so it's like 10 p.m. my time. Hence why I don't get my hands on the article until the next day. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think that Zach's performance comes out a bit more impressive because he's Devale reacting in the moment as opposed to knowing what the other character is going to say first? So thanks so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe. And if you want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.